Hello, everyone. My name is Evan Elder, and today I will be presenting a model of the workforce development systems in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, for Louisiana State University's Masters of Leadership and Human Resource Development program for the class Principles of Workforce Development as instructed by Karen Palmer. Purpose of today's presentation is to gain a better understanding of the workforce development environment within Dallas-Fort Worth, and we'll do so by evaluating current labor statistics, reviewing key institutions, programs, and resources, mapping this system from a job seeker's perspective, as well as identifying any areas of strength or opportunities for growth. The method by which we'll do so is going to look like this. We'll start at a broad national level and narrow down to state and city as we move ahead. A quick note to list here about the DFW Metroplex, and I'll avoid reading all of that, but just wanted to note that Dallas and Fort Worth are distinct geographical entities that through urban expansion have grown together into a large metroplex and metropolitan region. The offerings for these areas will be listed as either Dallas, Tarrant County, or Fort Worth. As we move ahead, you'll see. But because of their geographical nearness, those programs and offerings are available to everyone within the region. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into current labor statistics for the area. Dallas-Fort Worth boasts a very strong economy, usually outperforming the national averages, and the current picture would look like this. The unemployment rate as of June 2024, the most recent statistic offered by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, is 4.1%. Median household income sitting at $61.3 thousand. The population with post-secondary degrees is nearing 40%, currently at 39.8. Those with high school diplomas at 44.8%, and those with no high school diplomas at 15.4%. Largest job sectors for this region are construction, manufacturing, trade, and information sectors. This is a visual that I've thrown together to illustrate what I had mentioned previously about the unemployment statistics for DFW. You can see that they do generally outperform the state as well as the nation, though not always being the case in some given bubbles, as you can see here. This is a picture from the past year, and you can definitely notice that when the nation is trending downward in its percentages of unemployment, DFW is doing the same in a more dramatic fashion. Moving on to key institutions, programs, and resources, starting at the national level, the U.S. Department of Labor manages the national budget of labor initiatives and maintains and administers information for job seekers, including programs and agencies throughout the country. Through their website, you can access information about local programs, though the Department of Labor does not offer any programs directly. It does rather carry out those programs through local offices and its various agencies. The agency under question here for Texas is the Texas Workforce Commission, which oversees and provides workforce development services to employers and job seekers in Texas, as well as working with job seekers and employers equally to achieve workforce development goals and draw new business to the state. There are a few programs directly offered through the TWC. Texas Rising Star program is a quality rating and improvement system for child care programs offered through TWC, Child Care Services Program, which is actually a separate program that provides financial assistance to families who meet income requirements. The Industry Partnership Program and the Apprenticeship Program are also opportunities for employers and job seekers alike to be partnered with the right programs for themselves. Workforce Solutions is the active branch of the Texas Workforce Commission. It gives job seekers local access to job search resources, career training, and financial assistance, and oversees local services and programs for employers and job seekers. There are 28 active branches of the Texas Workforce Solutions, and they are depicted there through that image. Workforce Solutions for this region operate under Workforce Solutions of Greater Dallas and Workforce Solutions of Tarrant County, offering the same resources and seeking to benefit a coming together of employers and job seekers. A few programs as listed here would be their job search assistance, adult education and workforce training, and temporary assistance for needy families. The DFW Workforce Development Workforce Dallas initiative is is a separate program that is a more holistic, hands-on approach to workforce development, looking at it from a people first perspective. Overall, on their website, you'll notice that their goals are to decrease the crime rate, which they see very, tied very closely to workforce in the area. So they do offer mentoring and training opportunities with a focus on upskilling low wage workers and activate and educate corporate education and nonprofit communities on workforce issues. Additionally, there are several education opportunities. The community college for Dallas area is Dallas College, local community college with 7 main campuses spread out across the city that offers affordable education options to those seeking college degrees. Same thing for Tarrant County, which is the Fort Worth branch of community colleges. They have 5 main campuses. And so between those 12 offerings, there are plenty of education across the city within your local community. So here's the picture that we have just displayed, U.S. Department of Labor encompassing the Texas Workforce Commission, and then at the city level that you can see these programs we have mentioned. Moving into navigating the environment, I wanted to do that through a quick demonstration on how someone from a low socioeconomic status might navigate this system here. Low socioeconomic status may give limited resources, might be a high stress situation, and and the candidate may have limited education. Strengths and weaknesses will be noticed throughout, and areas of success or opportunity as well. So just to get started here, I'm going to open a browser and go to Google. I'm going to do a basic search for jobs. And if I go down, I can see some local offerings as well as some very broad offerings. But I see very soon this Work in Texas website here, which actually is the job board for the Texas Workforce Solutions. If I can go from here to find a job, which will take me to a quick job search. I can narrow it down to distance. I can narrow it down to my level of education, and I can broaden that search to specific, industries or, just in general. And I've pulled up over 10,000 jobs with a very broad search, but very near to my location. Because I did it by region and by distance, it noticed that I wanted to work close to home, so it has already sorted the list near to far for me. So a very comprehensive website here for the Texas Workforce Solutions, definitely very effective. Some strengths that I notice in this are that very good search engine optimization. It is easily accessible information for candidates. If you were to have more time to browse that website, you would find all the information you need on education or apprenticeships in the area as well. Access to many workforce development initiatives, as just mentioned, and localized opportunities. Through this research, I did not notice any weaknesses in the system, so I did not list any here. I think it is very comprehensive and well put together. There is a lot of information, very easily accessible, and you notice that in a very short amount of time, if I was someone who just hopped on Google and searched jobs, I could find something close to my community.